Super Duper Gamer here. Welcome to 80s Mondays, where we play 1980s games. This is Microsoft Adventure, also known as Colossal Cavern Adventure, from actually the 70s. This is from 1981 by IBM. It's a cave text-based RPG adventure sort of a game. I never really played one of these games before, so let's just get started. Which cave image? Press enter to restart. Let's restart. Welcome to Adventure. Would you like instructions? Yes, I would like instructions. Somewhere nearby is Colossal Cave, where others have found fortunes and treasure and gold, though it is rumored that some who enter are never seen again. Magic is said to work in the cave. I will be your eyes and hands. Direct me with commands of 1 or 2 words. I should warn you that I look at only the first 4 letters of each word, so you'll have to enter northeast as an E to distinguish it from north. Should you get stuck, type help for some general hints. For information on how to end your adventure, etc., type info. This is a complete version of the original MIT Adventure. Press enter. Boop. You are standing at the... Okay, so a text-based adventure, as I understand it, you got to focus in on the nouns and use very basic words or verbs like look and get something or pick up something, and north, like to go north, or up or down, to go up or down, because that's how you move. You don't use arrow keys, obviously. It is a text-based adventure. So here we go. You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. A small stream flows out of the building and down a gully. So our nouns here are building, forest, stream, and gully. So let's say like enter stream, right? Okay, your feet are wet. Okay, so it said that a small stream flows out of the building. So we'll go enter building from the stream, right? Whoa, boy gracious. Okay, we already got a whole bunch of stuff here. You are inside a building, a well house for a large spring. There are some keys on the ground here. There is a shiny brass lamp nearby. There is food here. There is a bottle of water here. So let's do get keys. Okay. Get lamp. Okay. Get food. Oh, and get bottle, right? All right, so we got everything. Inventory will list what we have. It's like an RPG, like I said. So you type inventory. I can also type info, right? If you want to end your adventure early, say quit. To see how well you're doing, say score. To get full credit for a treasure, you must have left it safely in the building, though you get partial credit just for locating it. You lose points for getting killed or for quitting, though the former costs you more. You lose more. Okay. All this text, this wall of text here. You lose points by asking for instructions, but your lamp lasts much longer since you're a beginner. There are also points based on how much, if any, of the cave you've managed to explore. In particular, there is a large bonus just for getting in to distinguish the beginners from the rest of the pack. And there are other ways to determine whether you've been through some or of the harrowing sections. If you think you've found all the treasures, just keep exploring for a while. If nothing interesting happens, you haven't found them all yet. If something interesting does happen, it means you're getting a bonus and have an opportunity to garner many more points in the Masters section. I may occasionally offer hints if you seem to be having trouble. If I do, I'll warn you in advance how much it will affect your score to accept the hints. Finally, to save paper, you may specify brief, which tells me never to repeat the full description of a place unless you ask me to. With look, you can save the state. Where are we at here? Okay, near the bottom. Say the state of the game by saying save. You will be asked the image number to which the information is to be written. You may then later restart the adventure from that point by supplying that number to the Which Cave question. Oh yeah, so I type save. Okay, save on cave image. So I'll type 1. Boop. Okay, so we have saved the game. Yay! Yay! So we type look. You are inside a building, a well house for a large spring. Okay, so I'm just gonna act. Is there a door? Let's type door. I don't see any door. Okay, so let's exit building. You're at the end of the road. Let's go enter forest. Okay, you are in an open forest with a deep valley to one side. Enter valley. Okay, you are in a valley in the forest beside a stream tumbling along a rocky bed. Enter bed? I don't know. Enter bed. You're in a valley. Enter rock. You're in valley. Follow rock. You're in a valley. I don't know how to apply that here. Let's take a look at it. You're in a valley in the forest beside a stream tumbling along a rocky bed. Enter stream, right? Right, enter stream. Inside the forest, yeah? Are you trying to find, your feet are not wet. Are you trying to find the cave? Yes, I'm trying to find the cave. Do you want the hint? No, I don't. Not ready yet for that. What if I type hint? What happens then? I don't know that word now. Okay. So I'm in the water. So, enter rock. No. Enter stream. Your feet are now wet. Follow, rock. No. Look. Tumbling along a rocky bed, beside a stream. You are in a valley in the forest beside a stream tumbling along a rocky bed. So enter stream and enter stream. And we want to go through the stream. So follow stream? No. Downstream. Ah, there you go. How was I supposed to know that? At your feet, all the water of the stream splashes into a 2-inch slit in the rock. Downstream, the stream bed is bare rock. Splashes into a 2-inch slit in rock. Rock? Oh, you are in a 20-foot depression floored with bare dirt. 20-foot depression. Holy moly, that's like a huge hole. Set into the dirt is a strong steel grate mounted in concrete. A dry stream bed leads into the depression. The grate is locked. Now I have keys if I type inventory. Yeah, we got a set of keys. So let's use keys on grate. So grate, what do you want to do with the grate? Let's do keys. What do you want to do with the keys? I want to use the keys on the grate. Key grate? I don't know. Grate key? Use key. I don't know that. Look. Let's say look here again. The depression leads into the depression. Mounted in concrete, a dry stream bed leads into the depression. Unlock grate. The grate is now unlocked. Oh! Integrate. Yes. Integrate. Integrate. What do you want to do with the grate? Enter. Okay. You are in a small chamber beneath a 3x3 steel grate to the surface. A low crawl over cobbles leads inward to the west. The grate is open. Let's go west. Type west. Go west. You are crawling over. There is a small wicker cage discarded here. Let's do something with the cage. What do you want to say? Let's get the cage. You got the cage. Okay. So let me look at an inventory again. I have a wicker cage, apparently. Let's look. You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage. There is a dim light at the east end of the passage. Let's go east then. You are below the grate. The grate is open. Look. You are in a small 3x3 steel grate to the surface. A low crawl over the cobbles leads inward to the west. Let's go west. You're in a cobble crawl. Let's just keep going west, right? Ah, okay. It is now pitch dark. If you proceed, you will likely fall into a pit. Okay, use lamp, right? We have a lamp. I don't know that word, lamp. What do you want to do? Turn it on? Oh, whoa, okay. You are in a debris room filled with stuff washed in from the surface. A low, wide passage with cobbles becomes plugged with mud and debris here. but an awkward canyon leads upward and west. A note on the wall says magic word. I should probably write this down. I don't have a pen and paper with me. I imagine this game is kind of like a maze in a cave, going north, south, east, west. So it'd probably be better to have a pen and paper to do this. I'm not going to do that. On the wall says magic word is X, Y, Z, Z, Y. So it's like going X, Y, Z and then backwards, Z, Y. So we'll have to, I guess, memorize that. X, Y, Z, Z, Y. Okay. A 3-foot black rod with a rusty star on the end lies nearby. Get rod. Let's get that rod. We got the rod. Q. Let's look. Let's look again. You are in a debris room filled with stuff washed in from the surface. So get stuff. I don't understand that. Stuff? I said, look at stuff. You're in it. Okay, you're in a debris room with stuff washed in from the surface. So there must be nothing important about the stuff. A low, wide passage with cobbles becomes plugged with mud and debris here. But an awkward canyon leads upward and west. A note on the wall says magic word X-ray. So first I'm going to talk, there's a whole bunch of questions I hear here. So there's a passage. What is passage? You're in a cobble crawl. A low, wide passage with cobbles becomes plugged. Unplug? I don't know that word. Look again. We're still in the same area, right? You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage. There is a dim light at the east end of the light. No, I'm going to go west. You're in debris room. Okay, look in the debris room. Okay, so there is a magic word. So I'm going to do X, Y, Z, Z, Y. You're inside building. What? Did we just teleport out of this area and back into a building? Where are we? You're inside a building, a well house for a large spring. Ah! Okay, I think we, let's do exit building. I think we just like kind of teleported back out to the road. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to get back. Visit forest? I don't know. Go to forest. 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 You're in forest. Stream. I don't know that. Look. You're in open forest with a valley. Let's do valley. You're in a valley. Let's do stream. You're in a enter stream. Downstream. Slit in a stream bed. Great, right? You're at slit in. Wait, let's look around here. In a rock. Downstream, the stream bed is bare rock. Stream splashes into a 2-inch slit in the rock. Rock. Grate. Let's the grate is open. Enter grate. What do you want to do with grate? Enter. Grate is open. Open? I don't know. It was already unlocked. That's just enter grate. Why can't I get in there? What do you want to do with the grate? Open. I don't know. It was already open. How did I get back inside it? Inside grate. You're in cobble crawl. Good. Okay, west. I had to type inside grate to go into grate, I guess. Not enter, but in grate. Okay. You're in debris room. Okay, so look. So it said here there's something upward into the west. So let's go up. You are in an awkward sloping east-west canyon, and it said west. What happens if I do east? You're in debris room. Okay, so go up and to the west. All right, okay. You are in a splendid chamber 30 feet high. Whew. The walls are frozen rivers of orange stone, an awkward canyon, and a good passage exit from east and west sides of the chamber. A cheerful little bird is sitting here singing. Okay, I'm going to save. Beep. So bird. What do you want to do with the bird? Talk to the bird. I don't know that word. Pet the bird? Is pet bird? You are trying to catch the bird? No. Well, it says catch bird. Actually, you know what? The bird was unafraid when you entered, but as you approached it, becomes disturbed and you cannot catch it. Look. A cheerful little bird is sitting there. All right, so let's go inventory. You are currently holding... What are we holding? Oh, we got a magic word too, remember? Although that probably just is going to warp us back to the building. We got keys, a lantern, a cage, probably a bird cage, right? Black rod, tasty food, small bottle, water in the bottle. We could make maybe a bird bath. We could give the food to the bird, some bird food. What do you want to do with the food, bird? Are you trying to catch the bird? Yeah. Do you want the hint? No. Okay, let's try rod. What do you want to do with the rod? Bird? What do you want to do with the bird? Use rod on bird? Smack the bird or something? Whoa, what's going on here? What do you want to do with the bird? Use rod. I don't know that word. Your lamp is now on. Look. Cheerful little bird. Bird. What are you trying to... Are you trying to catch a bird? Yes. Do you want a hint? No. Bird. What do you want to do with the bird? Black rod. I don't know. Let me think. Let me look again. What else is there to do in this room? You are in a splendid chamber, 30 feet high. The walls are frozen rivers of orange stone. An awkward canyon and a good passage exit from east and west. And a good passage exits, I guess, from east and west sides of the chamber. So we can go, let's try going, we're not in a cave, right? We're up in a chamber, so to speak. So let's go west. Okay, at your feet is a small pit, breathing traces of white mist. An east passage ends here except for a small crack leading on. Rough stone steps lead down the pit. Let's go down. Oh boy. You are at one end of a vast hall stretching forward out of sight to the west. There are openings to either side. So west, east, west, I guess. Nearby, a wide stone staircase leads downward. The hall is filled with wisps of white mist swaying to and fro, almost as if alive. A cold wind blows up the staircase. There is a passage at the top of a dome behind you. Holy moly, there's so many places to go. Rough stone steps lead up the dome. Let's go up. You're at the top of a small pit. Rough stones. Look. Look. At your feet is a small pit, breathing traces of white mist. Okay, so leading down. So let's go down, right? Rough stone. You're in hall of mist. Let's go down again. A huge green, fierce snake bars the way. Oh, you are in the hall of the Mountain King with passages off in all directions. Let's look again. Look. Okay. Black. Okay. Snake. Fierce snake. Wait, inventory. Can I use the black rod on the snake? Like, is the black rod like a magic rod or is it just like a nightstick? Did they say that? What it was? I got food. I could give food to the snake, maybe. I don't think I'd give keys to the snake. Hopefully we got a key for everything with that set of keys, whatever that is. Let me think. Let's type snake. What do you want to do to snake? Food? What do you want to do? Give food. I don't know that word. Okay. Look. Snake. Black rod. Black ride. Please answer the question. What? Are you trying to somehow deal with the snake? No. Okay. Snake. Black rod. I don't know that word. So they can give me hints. Like I type in help. I know of places, actions, and things. Most of my vocabulary describes places and is used to move you there. To move, try words like forest, building, downstream, enter, east, west, north, south, up, or down. I know about a few special objects like a black rod hidden in the cave. Okay, so I guess I'm already in the cave. It said black rod in the cave. These objects can be manipulated using some of the action words that I know. Usually you will need to give both the object and action words. In other words, a noun and a verb in either order. But sometimes I can infer the object from the verb alone. Some objects also imply verbs. In particular, inventory implies take inventory, which causes me to give you a list of what you're carrying. The objects have side effects. For instance, the rod scares the bird. Ooh. Okay. Like the black rods. Oh. Well, I don't want to scare the bird. I want to catch the bird in that wicker cage, right? So do I need to drop the rod so it doesn't scare the bird? I don't know. Usually people having trouble moving just need to try a few more words. Usually people trying unsuccessfully to manipulate an object are attempting something beyond their or my capabilities and should try a completely different tact. To speed the game up, you can sometimes move long distances with a single word. For example, building usually gets you to the building from anywhere above ground, except when lost in the forest. Also, note that cave passages turn a lot, and that leaving a room to the north does not guarantee entering the next room from the south. Oh my, that's so confusing. Yeah, this is like a maze, it sounds like. But there is that magic keyword X, Y, Z, Z, Y that can get me back to the building no matter what. I don't even have to type building. So I guess that's what that magic word is for, is just to kind of start over if you get lost. So that's good to know. What else? The early stages of the cave are quite benign. Opportunities offered to you should be accepted. Further into the cave, you'll have to keep your wits about you. If you become stuck and all your meditation, augury, pursuing rare tombs of Eastern lore, etc., come to naught, last resorts in the form of hint sheets are available from Softwind Associates. See your manual for details. Good luck. Oh, thank you for that. Let's do look again. Okay, you are in the Hall of the Mountain King with passages off in all directions. A huge, green, fierce snake bars the way. I'm going to do save. Save to slot 1. Boop. Snake. What do you want to do with snake? Oh, man, I don't know. Let's leave. Nothing. I want to do nothing with a snake. I don't want to exit. That would exit the game. Look. Let's go up. Oh, are you trying to deal with something? No, I'm not trying to. Let's go up now. Okay. You're in the Hall of the Mist. Let's go up again. You're at the top of a small pit. No, I don't go down. Back into the Hall of the Mist. Look. A hall is stretching forward out of sight to the west. There are openings in either direction. So if I go west, you're on the east bank of a fissure. Rough stone steps lead up of a fissure, slicing clear across the hall. The mist is quite thick here, and the fissure is too wide to jump. All right, so do I have anything to get over, to cross over? I don't have like a ladder or anything, right? Inventory? Nah, so we're going to go back east. East again. East? No. You're in bird chamber. A cheerful little bird is sitting here. Let's do bird. What do you want to do with bird? How about cage? What do you want to do with cage? Catch bird. The bird was unafraid when you entered, but as you approached it becomes disturbed, and you cannot catch it. Okay, maybe we can put out bird food. Bird, I tried that already, right? What do you want to do with the food? Bird. Are you trying to catch a bird? Yeah. Do you want to hit? Sure. The bird is frightened right now, and you cannot catch it no matter what you try. Perhaps you might try later. Okay, so what I want to do is kind of drop the rod. Didn't it say? There's no way to go that direction. The bird is frightened. A cheerful little bird is singing. Okay, so inventory. How do I remove from inventory? Wasn't there a way to do that? Remove something from my inventory? Remove black rod? What do you want to do? Oh, drop. Okay, so I've dropped the rod. Now let's look. Okay, here we go. This is different, I think, right? A 3-foot black rod with a rusty star on the end of it lies nearby. A cheerful little bird is sitting here and singing. Okay, so bird, I want to do now, I do cage. What do you do with a cage? Catch bird. Okay, we caught the bird. How about that? Inventory. Wicker cage, little bird in cage. Perfect. Okay, so now let's get rod. Okay, so now we got our rod back. Inventory. Q. So now we got a bird and a cage, and we have also the rod. I don't know why the bird was scared of the rod. It has a star on the end of it, though, like it's a wizard's staff or rod or something. Magic rod. What do you call this? Magic wand, right? Save. We save? Let's save. Beep. All right, so let's type in look. Yeah, look. You are in a splendid chamber, 30 feet high. The walls are frozen wherever's. Let's go east. You're in an awkward slope. Oh, no, west. Let's not go that way. You're in a bird chamber. Look north. What happens if I do north? You're in a bird chamber. South. Only way to go is west from the bird chamber. Rough stone pit leads down the pit. Let's go down. Okay. Stone leads up the dome. Okay, let's go up. Let's look in the pit here. At your feet is a small pit, breathing traces of white mist. An east passage leads here, except for a small crack leading on. Let's do crack. The crack is far too small for you to follow. You're at top of a small pit. Okay, so the can't go through the crack. Inventory. It's send the bird through the crack. Black rod. Or no, it's crack. All right. Crack is a black rod. I don't know what to do with that word. Okay, let's go, let's look again. All right, so forget the crack for now. At your feet is a small pit, breathing traces of white mist. An east passage leading here, except a small crack. So let's go east. You're in a splendid chair. No, let's go west. Let's go west again. Nah, you're at the top of a small pit. Let's go down the pit. You're in the Hall of the Mists. Oh, wait, what is this? A little dwarf just walked around a corner, saw you, threw a little axe at you, which missed, cursed, and ran away. Oh, the dwarf got just like cursed at me and then threw an axe and ran away. So we can get the axe, right? We can get the axe. You're in the Hall of Mist. There's a little axe here. A rough stone steps lead up. Okay, get axe. You can't carry anything more. You'll have to drop something first. Oh, great. Inventory. Well, what can we get rid of? What do we not need? I have a small bottle. Whoa. Wasn't there water in that bottle? Oh, water in the bottle. Okay. I don't suppose we can empty the bottle and put the little axe in the bottle. I mean, how small is this little axe that the dwarf was carrying? It said tiny axe, right? This is a little axe. Yeah. What do we not really need at all? We got to have the lantern because we got to see. We don't need the black rod right now, right? We're probably going to need food eventually. So let's drop rod. Okay. Now get axe. Okay. Let's look. You are at one end of a vast hall stretching forward out of sight to the west. There are openings on either side nearby. A wide stone staircase leads down. The hall is filled with wisps of white mist swaying to and fro, almost as if alive. A cold wind blows up the staircase. There is a passage at the top of a dome behind you. A 3-foot black rod with a rusty star on the end of it lies nearby. Rough stone steps lead up to the dome. I'm going to save. So we are now in the cave, as far as I'm concerned. We can go in either direction. Let's go down. Okay, you're in the Hall of Mount King. A huge green fierce snake bars away. Let's look around. You're in the Hall of the Mountain King with passages off in all directions. Let's go down. Huge green fierce. Okay, that didn't go. There's no way to go that direction. Okay, so let's go south. Uh-oh. There is a threatening little dwarf in the room with you. You're in the Hall of the Mountain King. A huge swarm. A threatening little dwarf. Dwarf. Do I want to kill him? Dwarf. What do you want to do with dwarf? Kill? With what? Your bare hands? No, let's use the axe. What do you want to do with the axe? Kill dwarf. Dwarf. With what? Your bare hands? I said the tiny axe, right? I don't know that word. Kill dwarf with axe. I don't understand. Okay. Don't I not have a axe with me? With dwarf's axe. Kill dwarf with dwarf's axe. kill dwarf. With what? You're being... Okay, I can't seem to attack... Oh, let's say attack dwarf, maybe. With what? Your bare hands? Okay, the axe, you guys. What I want to do with the axe. All right, so the game is not completely, you know, like, it's not completely very well... It's not very intuitive, this game. At least I'm not figuring it out. I want to use the axe on the dwarf. Use axe. What? On dwarf. Your lamp is now on. Oh boy. It was just focusing on that word on. Let's do axe. What do you want to do with axe? Attack. Don't be ridiculous. I want to attack the axe. How about dwarf? What do you want to do with dwarf? How about attack the dwarf? With what? Axe. With what? With axe. What? Attack. I don't understand attack. Oh. Look. Let's just look around. You were in... Oh, what happened? It misses. Wait, what happened here? Wait. Go back. There is a threatening little dwarf in the room with you. One sharp, nasty knife is thrown at you. It misses. Oh, boy. Get knife. You were in a huge room for the get knife. The dwarves' knives vanish as they strike the wall of the cave. Oh, okay. Man, how many dwarves are there in here? Look around. I think the dwarf's gone. You're in the hall of the man. Okay, let's go south again. One sharp knife thrown at you, it misses. A huge... Well, thank goodness it misses. Let's go north, huh? Okay, you can't get by the snake. There is a threatening little dwarf in the room with you. A sharp, nasty knife is thrown at you. It gets you. Oh, dear. You seem to have gotten yourself killed. I might be able to help you out, but I've never really done this before. Do you want me to try to reincarnate you? Yeah, as a zombie? Sure, yeah. All right, but don't blame me if something goes poof. You are engulfed in a cloud of orange smoke. Coughing and gasping, you emerge from the smoke and find you're inside building. All right, so we're kind of like starting over here again, I think. So look. Yep, look. You're inside a building, a well house. Okay, inventory. Do we still have all our stuff? You're not carrying anything. Now. How do I load my old game? I don't understand that. I wonder if I can load my old game. Maybe we give that a shot. Exit. There's a nearby brass lamp. No. Quit. You really want to quit? Yeah. To achieve the next high rating, you need 19 more points. Okay, you scored 17 out of a possible 350. You are obviously a ranking amateur. Better luck next time. Okay. Dang. This is a tough game. I give it that. Microsoft Adventure, 1981. I think we'll end it here. This has been 80s Mondays. I'm Super Duper Gamer. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.